Roth conversion ladders. What is it? How do you do it? Let's go. Welcome back everybody, where we talk all things early retirement and personal finance. Follow along as me and a wifey go on a 10-year retirement journey. We're in year number 2. I'm not a financial advisor, not financial advice, just a guy on YouTube documenting his journey. But please subscribe and like, it'll help me out tremendously. If you have hopes, goals, and dreams to retire early, well, you can do it. You want to retire at 30, 35, 40, 45, even 50 is considered early, you can still access your funds. If you're part of the FIRE journey, you're probably investing heavily into your 401k, and if you're not, please do so. The question is, how do you access your retirement income without the 10% penalty? And that's where the Roth conversion ladder comes in. The IRS allows you to convert your 401k into an IRA at any point. There is no limit, however, you will get taxed on any amount you convert. That is why people create a ladder to minimize their taxes. Let's say you have $1 million into your 401k, you want to access that money when you're 40 years old, but you don't want the 10% penalty. What you need to do is just convert how much you need for expenses that year into an IRA. Let's say you need $40,000 a year for your expenses. You just take $40,000, convert it into an IRA. The stipulation here is that you cannot touch that conversion for 5 years. After 5 years, you can take that money out without penalty. You do have to pay taxes on it when you convert it though. Well, what do you do waiting for that money 5 years later? You need to have a bucket of funds, either in a brokerage account or in a pillow or in savings or CDs, whatever you save it in, to cushion that 5-year time frame. So yes, you will need a plan for during the 5 years of your conversion ladder on how you're going to survive during those 5 years. Where you're going to get the income is up to you. Most people have a series of basket where they invest, 401k, Roth IRA, their tax advantage accounts, and then they have a brokerage, which is their non-tax advantage accounts. Most people utilize those funds from the brokerage account to bridge the gap from their first year of conversion to the year they can take out that money and spend. This is my Roth conversion ladder that I built for myself. I'm sure there's plenty of spreadsheets online. Maybe one day I will share the spreadsheet so that you can put your own numbers. However, it's very easy to create. I'm planning to retire at 47, so my first year of conversion will be at age 48 at 2030. On column C in the blue highlighted cells, I'm simply doing 4% of my entire portfolio. That's where I'm getting the Roth conversion numbers from for me. Some people do 3.5%, some people do 3%. There's people even that do 2.5%. If they have enough income coming in from somewhere else or a cash cushion, they don't need to touch their portfolio, then you don't have to do it all. For me, this is just projection, so I did 4%, and that's what it came out to. In column D and in yellow, I am double dipping into my portfolio. And that's because I need the cash to bridge the gap between my first year of Roth conversion into the year I can take it out. So not only am I taking money out and paying taxes on it for the conversion, but also I'm taking money out to survive for my first year of retirement in 2030. After 5 years of double dipping, on row 11, you can see that my first year of penalty-free withdrawal from my IRA is available. I could then take the $50,000 that I converted in 2030. I can take that money out penalty-free 2035 and spend that money. Subsequently, the following years, so in 2036, I could take out the money I put in 2031. In 2037, I could take the money out that I put in 2032. As you can see, the numbers match up. So on and so forth until I hit the age of where I can take out money penalty-free. For me, that's only 7 years of a Roth conversion ladder I need to do because I'm retiring early, but not as early as some of you guys will. Some of you guys will retire at 30 years old. 35 years old. So you would have to do, 24 years of Roth conversion ladders. But because I'm a little bit older, I only need to do this for about 7 years. So in total, it's about 12 years because the first 5 years, I'm taking out funds from my piggy bank, and then I'm gonna do a Roth conversion there for 7 years until I reach 59 and a half, which is when most people can take money out, or they would like to take money out of the 401k Roth IRA penalty-free. You can see there in column G, the green, that it says allowed distributions. Depending on how much I have in my 401k, my Roth, some of it will be tax-free, most of it will be taxed though probably. Column H numbers seem a little bit inflated because I did 7% yield even at retirement. That's probably not going to be true. It's going to be a mix of bonds and stocks. But however, since I am in the crypto space and in real estate, I believe a 7% yield is something that I can anticipate for myself. Most people in retirement won't go for a 7% yield. They'll be fairly safe in all bonds, something like that, which yields about 4%. But that's just me. You don't want to follow me. You want to do things for you. There you have it, folks. It's pretty simple to create a Roth conversion ladder spreadsheet for yourself. The question is, how are you going to get to your portfolio end number goal? Don't worry if you haven't figured it all out, where you're going to live, which country you want to live, how many kids you're going to have, schools for them, things of that nature. Just forget about it. Just start saving, start your early retirement journey. Me and wifey don't have it figured out, but we just got started. We're in week 69 of our 520 week journey, 10 years. And we still haven't planned for the kids yet. But you know what? We have started and we've made progress, and now our net worth is growing every single year. Happy to say that I created a Bitcoin strategy for the wifey this year, so she's gonna have a little bit more diversity and hopefully realize some huge upside on crypto gains. The Roth conversion ladder is not for everybody. It doesn't have to be for early retirees as well. I'm probably gonna change it in the future because my stock allocation currently is only about 30%. The other 30% is in crypto. The other, I would say 40% is in real estate. And because I'm in real estate and crypto and we don't know what that holds in 7 years from now, there could be better strategies for retirement withdrawals and yields then. We don't know what's going to happen. The 1031 exchange is being negotiated right now. They might do away with that. There's so many things that could happen. But if that stays, real estate income can derive from that as well. For my real estate syndications, I could purchase multifamily real estate. That could be another source of funds for my retirement as well. If the DeFi space blows up, I can get a 10% yield on my money, 20% yield on my money, which we've been seeing, which probably won't last, but is out there right now. There's a lot of interesting things out there for f.I.r.e. members today. More so now than ever before, it is the best time to get in this space. It might drive you crazy, but it's the most lucrative time is to get in now. So if you have a lot of cash and you're just sitting on the sidelines, that's the worst thing you can do. You're losing against inflation. You're losing against appreciation of real estate. You're losing against stocks going crazy for the last 13 years. You're losing out on the crypto bull run. It's very simple. Put in a total stock market index, put it into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's like the ETF for now. If you can, purchase your home in a state where it's affordable with an FHA. Remember to house hack or Airbnb if you need to, and that will help you on your early retirement journey. It will shave off months or years. Lastly, if you're not planning to retire early, still you want to follow these fundamentals because this is just good investment strategies. You might not need the Roth conversion ladder, but you do need to invest to hedge against inflation and hedge against money printing. All right, friends, let me know your retirement strategy, what your thoughts are, what videos you'd like to see. Subscribe and comment, follow along as we go into early retirement. Stay f.I.r.e., stay healthy. See you on the next video.